Hello, viewers, and welcome to another explosive report that's sending shockwaves through South Africa's political landscape. Today, we delve into a breaking story that set social media ablaze and captured the attention of citizens across the nation. It's a saga that blends power, protest, and political pressure, and at the center of the storm is Minister Nkabane, who now finds herself in scalding hot water as the Democratic Alliance, DA, launches a fierce and calculated attack, filing criminal charges against her and calling upon students to rise up and help force her out of office. This isn't just another political squabble. It's a rapidly escalating confrontation that could shake the very foundations of the Department of Higher Education and catapult students into the heart of a national power struggle. The DA, never one to shy away from drama, has gone beyond mere words this time. They've put pen to paper, foot to pavement, and voice to megaphone, formally laying criminal charges against Minister Nkabane and declaring open season on what they describe as corruption, incompetence, and betrayal of young South Africans. The accusations leveled against Minister Nkabane are nothing short of incendiary. The DA claims that she has deliberately failed in her duties, mismanaged crucial resources, and fostered an environment of systemic neglect within South Africa's educational institutions. They accuse her of being out of touch with the struggles of students, especially those relying on the National Student Financial Aid Scheme, NSFAS, and say that her decisions have directly contributed to rising student debt, delayed allowances, and academic disruption. But what makes this story explode into something even bigger is the DA's strategy. They're not just relying on legal paperwork and courtroom drama, they're rallying students, unions, and civil society to join the fight. DA leaders were seen on campuses and in student town halls, passionately calling for unity, outrage, and public pressure to remove Nkabane from her post. It's a bold move. Some say it's political theater, others say it's long overdue. Either way, it's gaining momentum fast. The calls to action from the DA have lit a fire among many students, particularly those who have felt the sting of financial exclusions, academic chaos, and what they see as an uncaring government. Some university campuses have already seen student leaders echoing the DA's demands, with marches and sit-ins reportedly being planned. There's talk of a national student protest that could erupt into a countrywide demonstration if Minister Nkabane doesn't resign or isn't removed soon. But let's talk about the core of the issue, Minister Nkabane herself. Once considered a rising figure within the ANC ranks, she's now facing an avalanche of criticism. Critics say her silence on critical student issues has been deafening. Despite multiple pleas from institutions and students facing funding crises, her department has been accused of offering little more than vague promises and delayed responses. The DA is using this moment to position her as the face of failure in higher education, and they're not pulling any punches. One of the most chilling details in this saga is the DA's accusation that Nkabane may have had knowledge of internal corruption linked to the distribution of student funds and failed to act decisively. The criminal charges reportedly include allegations of misconduct in public office and dereliction of duty. While these charges still need to be tested in court, the political fallout is already here. Government insiders have remained largely tight-lipped, with ANC officials attempting to downplay the controversy. Some party members have rallied around Nkabane, insisting that she is being unfairly targeted in a politically motivated smear campaign. But even among her allies, there's a growing unease. Whispers of reshuffling and leadership changes are starting to circulate, and Nkabane's position no longer feels as secure as it once did. In the midst of this, students are becoming the real battleground. The DA's campaign hinges on mobilizing thousands of young people to act as the final push that topples a minister. If this movement gains more traction, if campuses erupt in protest and classrooms become arenas of resistance, the ANC may be forced to make a drastic move to preserve public confidence ahead of upcoming political milestones. Meanwhile, civil society groups are weighing in. Several have voiced support for the DA's push, citing years of frustration over failed reform promises in the education sector. Others are urging caution, warning against politicizing student pain and using it as a pawn in party battles. But regardless of where one stands, there's no denying that the energy around this moment is electric and unpredictable. Some students have taken to social media, sharing their own stories of struggle and abandonment, tagging government officials, and demanding change. The hashtag associated with the movement is trending, and videos of DA members speaking directly to frustrated university crowds are spreading like wildfire online. What started as a formal charge against a minister is rapidly transforming into a full-scale youth uprising. All eyes are now on President Cyril Ramaphosa. Will he act swiftly to prevent this situation from spiraling further? Or will he wait and risk being accused of protecting incompetence? The pressure on him is enormous, not just from the DA, but from ordinary citizens who are beginning to wonder whether their leaders are truly listening to them at all. As this story develops, it's becoming more than just about Minister Nkabane. It's turning into a reckoning, a moment where South Africa must decide how seriously it takes accountability, youth empowerment, and the promises made to the next generation. One thing is clear: the fight is far from over. The streets may soon fill with chants, the courts may soon echo with arguments, and political careers may hang by a thread. This is a defining moment in South African politics, and we'll be right here, bringing you every twist, turn, and tremor in this unfolding earthquake. Thank you for watching, and if you want to stay ahead of the storm and be part of the conversation, don't forget to like, comment, and most importantly, subscribe to our channel. Your voice matters, now more than ever.